Hello everyone, welcome back to my single player world. It's been quite some time, but I just wanted to show you shortly a few things I have done in the last few months. Now, probably the biggest two projects that I have were able to accomplish were first the decoration to my storage, as well as the general mob farm I teased the last video. Now, the general mob farm is the one I showed in the last video, and it took me quite some time to build it. Now, because of my stupidity, I decided instead of doing the normal thing and building a small perimeter for it, maybe a 200 block or something, I decided to do the stupid thing and actually build a perimeter 4 times that size. I ended up building of a 1000 by 1000 per. Oh shit! Not again. I hate this. Well, I entered the portal wrongly and now I spawn on the portal that destroyed Bedrock for me. So now I have to waste 4 of my hard grinded Bedrock blocks on this. Now you may be asking how did I get Bedrock? But yeah, I used the 1.12 glitch and then proceeded to duplicate it. It may not be ethical, but I literally don't give a shit because it's a single player world. So why should I be judged? Now man, now I gotta. Shit. Yeah, well, as you can see, I didn't just build a 1000 by 1000 perimeter. I then proceeded to break the bedrock on this 1000 by 1000 perimeter, as you can see here. I left the outside, and then the inside I proceeded to remove the bedrock, which I think looks kinda cool. I mean, that's the entire reason I did this, because it looks cool. So yeah, it doesn't really have a reason. Shit, that bedrock really grinds my gears. Yeah, well, I guess 314 obsidian, as if that would matter. But yeah. So next thing I did is I started preparing for the 1.21.6 update. Now, you might be asking why not update to 1.21.5? This has a specific reason. 1.21.5 changed the portal hitbox, which is extremely annoying, breaking a lot of chunk loaders, and I don't want to rebuild all those chunk loaders. So I may very well just don't update to 1.21.5 since that got fixed in 1.21.6. So this is what I built. Now, this might not be familiar to loads of you. And I can understand that since it's a fairly new form which I have not seen built yet on any SMP, which makes it even nicer that I actually did build it. Now this is a 1.21.5 plus rate farm, and it relies on a bug discovered by Tuno2Name that uses minecart and carpet block interactions to accelerate how a player is processed by the server, making it effectively the fastest rate farm in the game. Now, it could be further sped up using more minecarts, but 23 is mainly the limit because, of course, entity creep. This farm should produce 400,000 items and is incredibly powerful due to the fact that it gives incredible amount of redstone. I modified the design a bit by also adding ominous bottle filters, which then get dropped out and brought up to the player, which we'll be using, making it fully FKable and completely reliable. Also, I've proceeded to destroy the old raid farm, as well as a few other farms that were not working, as well as my moss farm, since, if I have to be perfectly honest, I have a wither skeleton farm that produces enough bones that I will never again need moss. So, I guess that's it. But now, coming to probably the highlight of this tour, the decoration of my single player world. Now, some of you might be expecting a crazy decoration, but I am a minimalistic person, and I don't like crazy decoration and incredible stuff. So I just went ahead and thought of the most minimalistic thing I could. Yeah, well, my decision was, well, what is the best decoration? And I went around my my world, not just my world. I looked into Chronos, I looked at WaveTech, I looked at every major YouTuber, thinking about how can I decorate this? And finally, the best thing I could come up with was, what if instead of an elaborate decoration, I just proceed to do the most simplistic decoration there is? And also, I am sorry, but I may have stolen the design from my fellow Crimson server for the walls. But yeah, my decision was to, instead of building a big decoration, how about I do nothing? Yes, that's correct. Nothing. Void. And as once one of my favorite YouTubers said, his name was and still is Dragoon. This is void, where there is nothing. You can see here 1,000 by 1,000 void perimeter with the walls built by CS, I think CS Club 07 or 05, yes, CS Club 05, which is my fellow member of Crimson SMP, and I think it looks wrong, and I love it. Oh shit, I'm further down than I thought I am. Well, I find it hilarious having just void. Nothing else, just void. Also, I've done a small amount of improvements to this world. So for the storage, I have implemented, now that the Hermitcraft 10 season finished, I have implemented some tech from DocM77. Now this is just a random enchanting table because I didn't know what to fit inside of here. Then, like a trash bin, the LA XP farm used by DocM77 with the auto brewer on top. Also added a small detection for when ingredients are low. And also this is the teleportation chamber from DocM77. But I am having some reliability trouble, and I am thinking about using bad encoded wireless redstone and replacing the receivers, though that would also make sending the information a lot more complicated. So I must think on how to solve that. I do have a few ideas on how I could do that, but right now I'm not sure. So that is pretty much it. Now, I still have to wait for a few of my mods to update before I can finally update to 1.21.5. But that might still take a while. Also, I have built the Chronos 360 degree TNT boat pig cannon, which is incredible, fantastic. I have only one destination. I have not been to the world border yet because I like to keep my world size significant. I honestly don't need to go there yet. So, yeah. Well, I think I have to enter on this side now if I don't want to break bedrock again. Wait. Shit. I hope. Yeah. Okay. Good. So, I know it's pretty. Oh, shit. Well, I guess that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you all for watching, and I guess have a great time. Bye. Shit.